Alrighty, hey guys, it's Wes, not your normal miner here, and we are live. That's right, we're live here at the remote garden location, and we couldn't be more excited to be here. We've got an RTX 3080. As you can see, it is hammering away. That's right, hammering away with Hiveos. So that's what we're here to talk with you guys about tonight. We're going to be doing some benchmarking with the RTX 3080. This is a Zotac Trinity edition, and we are on Hiveos. So we just couldn't be more excited to be here. Oh man, this is so great. So this is what we're talking about here. We got this RTX 3080. We were very fortunate to snag one of these. You guys know it was real tough to get this thing. We're going to be swinging over in chat here in a second. We're going to keep up with chat all night. But we started this thing out on Hiveos, as you guys can see. And we currently have it set with 240 on the power limit. 0 core, 0 memory. So just right out of the gate. I do have to say, before we really get into things, I do want to thank the guys over at Hiveos over there in Discord for giving us a hand this afternoon. We had all sorts of problems getting this thing fired up. We downloaded the wrong drivers, didn't let it get downloaded all the way. It was reading as an AMD card, all sorts of craziness. But the guys over at Hiveos over there in Discord, they saved the day. So just want to say a big thank you to you guys. You guys are great. Wanted to use Hiveos because I knew it was going to be easy for us to show you guys these numbers and such. So I'm going to go over and check out chat real quick. Need you guys to give us some questions. Let us know what you guys want to know about. We're here in the remote garden location. Our benchmarking, we've got a ASRock H110 Pro BTC Plus motherboard. Got a Celeron. What do we got in there? G3900 in there, so you guys can see those specs as well. That's pretty much what we got for every MOBO in our remote garden location. We do have an EVGA 750 watt fully modular power supply. Let's go ahead and I'm going to take you guys real quick. I'm going to show you guys this thing. I know you guys want to see it, so we're going to go ahead and show you here real quick. Benchmarking is coming, guys. We're going to get to that stuff. But here is the Zotac Trinity 3080. You can see on the top it does take 2 8-pin connectors. Let you guys kind of see over here to the side as well. But yeah, so you know this is the Zotac. This is what we got. We unboxed this thing for you guys. Here's the rig that we've got it in. Hopefully you guys get good angles of that. But yeah, we're going to move this around a lot so you guys can see it a lot through the evening. But we just couldn't be more excited to be here today. And we're going to get into some overclocking. Big shout out to Dunn. Appreciate everything. Appreciate all your help as always. Very, very excited to be doing these overclocks. Really excited to be doing that with you guys tonight. So tell me what you guys want to see. Are we going to go balls to the wall? 300 plus, as you can see. Currently we're at 240 watts. We're getting 86.99 megahash per second. Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah, almost 87 megahash per second out of the gate, 240 watts. If we look at this thing, power limit, we can take her down to 100. And you bet your bottom dollar it'll go to 100. We're going to get down there. We're going to show you how low it'll go. This thing's showing 326 is the max. We got a 750 watt power supply. 240 right now. Before we had this rig fired up, we were about 40 to 50 watts for the MOBO, RAM, and CPU. So it's showing on the kilowatt, you can see about 303. So we're going to be able to judge some things here. All right, great. Thanks, Dunn, for telling me sound quality. I appreciate that. You know, we've been working really hard to get some upgrades on some such. We upgraded our webcam, got a couple webcam upgrades, got some sound upgrades as well. We're on a Rode mic. But yeah, we're here at the remote garden location and we are having some fun. So, overclocks are in. And like I said, we're sitting at 86 mega hash per second, and this is over on Hiveos. Dashboard side is reporting 86 mega hash per second. Let's go ahead and adjust some overclocks here. What do you guys say? I'd like to see, usually what I start out with, I usually go about -100 on the core, and then I like to go 1,000 on the memory. Let's just kind of see what that does here. Let's let that go. So a couple things that this channel really has a lot of fun doing. I know you guys have been seeing some of our solo mining. We've been on that Ethereum Classic here lately, and man, that luck just keeps climbing and climbing. You guys know I always say solo mining is not recommended, but definitely give it a try if it's something that you guys want to do. It's something that you should always try. You got to do your own research. But yeah. Hey Khalid, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, let's go ahead and say, I want to say a big thank you to some people here. As always done, we really appreciate it. LL, thanks for stopping in. Batman, good to see you. Mr. Kuchu, what's up, man? Been around following the channel for a long time. I appreciate your support. Brandon Ekoff, thanks for stopping in. Hey, yeah, is the card broken? Well, so far I haven't been able to break mine. The only way it wasn't working right was when I, myself, didn't get the drivers right. So this is loading up some new overclock settings here for us. It does take a few seconds for it to show up dashboard side. I'm going to let you guys see some things here real time. All right, so those overclock settings are now in. Those overclock settings are now in, and I am seeing 92 mega hash per second, 240 watts, and this is going to be 1,000 on the memory, -100 on the core. What do you guys think about that? Is that a pretty good number to start? I'm kind of excited about those numbers, to tell you the truth. Really excited about that, actually. Yashnik, thanks for stopping in. Oh, Crypto Macau, thank you. Appreciate it, you guys. FA is right. This is nuts. Khalid, thank you for stopping in, man. We're having a blast here. This is going to be awesome. So, as you can see, we got this RTX 3080, and it's on Hiveos. Currently, 240 is the power limit, memory of 1,000, core of 100. And we are sitting at reporting dashboard side. Okay, it's leveling off now. This is something that I like to see. Are we going to see some fluctuations with some of these numbers? 92 mega hash at 240 watts. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing so far. Smash the likes. Definitely hit those likes. Batman's in the house. Dark Knight is in. Oh man, so one of the things also you guys need to check out in the description down below, we've got some links to some gear. You guys can pick up your Not Your Normal Miner swag. We did just send out some of those shirts to some people around the community for helping us out. I'm a huge fan of the community, so thank you guys. I really appreciate all your help. Okay, bigger Hive screen. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here with that, guys. We can get that taken care of for you. Alright, does that help anymore? Let me know in the chat if that's a little better. Appreciate you guys telling me that that you needed to see that a little better. Now we're going to start backing this down. Now we're just kind of seeing where we're at here right now. We're at 240 watts. You can see the kilometer on the kilowatts showing 300-ish. Try to get you guys a little bit better views of some of this stuff. Okay. So there we go. Hopefully that helps out a little bit. How much better? Comment down below. Tell me what you think. We're going to go ahead and adjust. We're going to start backing the power limit down. We're going to leave it at negative 100 for the core, 1000 on the memory clock. We're going to back this down to 200 for the power limit. Let's see if it sticks. But once again, a huge shout out. Thank you guys to the Hive guys over there in Discord. One of the things that I was trying to do was download the newest drivers, and in doing so, I didn't give it enough time. So, since I didn't give it enough time, it kind of, well, it didn't download everything all the way. So, it would sit there for a little bit with NVIDIA drivers, and then it would go ahead and switch to AMD drivers. So, I botched that all up. I didn't follow everything. But yeah, those guys over there were helping me to get squared away, so that was really sweet. So now we've got power limit 200, memory 1000, core negative 100. What do you guys think? 91 mega hash per second? Is that good or bad? Red Panda, thanks for stopping in. RPM's in the house. I hope that new little hasher is doing great. You'll be really excited when those little hashers can help out with videos and such. They have a lot of fun with that. So we're at 200 on that power limit, guys. We backed it down to 200. It's still trying to load. What do you guys think, though? What do you guys think about this card? I know a lot of people were really worried that the 3080s had issues as far as power issues and such. You know, we do have another one of these Zotac 3080s that will be in at the beginning of October. And that's going to go straight to the RGB gaming editing mining rig. Okay, so now that hit, we're at 200 watts power limit, 1000 memory, 600 on the 100 on the core, and we're down showing there on board 91 mega hash per second at 200 watts. What do you guys think? We're gonna drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Let's take that power limit down. Let's go 180. Drop it like it's hot. Alright, so a couple other things that we've been doing. You guys know we had that 1000K subscriber YouTube giveaway. I appreciate all you guys for hitting the likes. Everyone that's new to the channel, hit that subscription bell as well. I really cherish that. We're really starting to make some good traction. You guys are great. Your comments are awesome. Those are helping out with our videos. But we had that 1000 subscriber giveaway. That was awesome. He just got that GPU mining rig. He had already picked up a couple extra GPUs, so he's supposed to be sending us some new information. Alright, so now that we've dropped that back to 180 on the power limit, you can see we're sitting at 70 mega hash per second at 180. We're going to let this run for a few minutes because I do want these to level out. As you can see, we want these to level out, see where they're at, and then we'll start, since we're sitting here at 180, we're going to adjust next a little bit of memory and a little bit of the core. I want to take this down as low as we can go. We're going to go down to 100 watts, and once we get down that low and we crash it, We're going to reset it, and then we're going to see what we can get. Oh man, Gundy's stuffing things in the house. Thanks for stopping in. You guys are great. I really appreciate all your guys' support. We're having fun tonight. I need to see what you guys want me to start putting these numbers at. And I want you guys to tell me in the chat, are we going to hit 100 megahash per second on this card tonight? I think that's no problem. I also think we're going to hit 100 watts and we'll still be hashing. You guys heard it right. Take that to the bank. Look at that. Okay, so we're at 65 megahash per second. That's just not focusing very good. Sorry about that, guys. I figured this stuff would focus a little bit better. But yeah, so we're at 254 watts on the kilowatt. And like I said, the board is pulling about 50 to 60. So if we've got it power limit at about 180, you know, it might be reporting just a little bit off. So this is early on. The drivers are really rough. You guys saw that earlier on some other guys' live streams. As there's more drivers that come out for these, I do expect for us to be able to get these numbers a little better. We're sitting at 180 power limit, 1000 memory, negative 100 core. We're going to go ahead and kick it up. Let's go ahead and see what we can get. DCA raid, DCA adventure. Love these guys, for sure. Let you guys kind of get a little behind the scenes peek here of the remote garden location. We'll just kind of run around here. So this is where we're at. Let's go ahead and get this adjusted real quick. So we're going to take it to, what do you think? You think it'll take 2,000? Sure. See what we can do here. Let's see if we can get it to crash real quick. But yeah, a little behind the scenes of the remote garden location. Having a lot of fun here. You guys have been around. A lot of you guys have been around for the longest time. You guys have seen the channel do all sorts of funky stuff. But yeah, we got it. The Zotac 3080 Trinity. It is a beast. Hope you guys checked out that unboxing video. That was fun to do. But yeah, so we're sitting at 2K on the memory, 1000 on the core, power limit 180. Probably takes it about a good 30 seconds or 40 seconds from dashboard side. And when I say dashboard side, you know, you guys are watching it just as I am. Takes a little bit of time to load there. We did go ahead and shut off the Z9 minis. With how warm it's been really warm here in Indiana. As you can see, there's the temp here where we're at in the remote garden location. These things have really been humming. We just stripped that Solo Horizon block this week, about 5 days. I was pretty lucky, feel good about that. But those things need torn apart and cleaned. Here's what we're testing with. 10 gigabyte card, extended warranty. This thing's not that bad at all, I think. I know there's a lot of people worried about a lot of different things with this thing, but so far we have not crashed it. And we are still trying to load those new settings. Let you guys see my pretty face here for a few more minutes. Alrighty, so there we go. Okay, so it looks like we're at 61 mega hash, 69 mega hash, nope, 61 mega hash per second. And we've got power limit 180, memory 200, core -100. Okay, here you go. Now's your chance. You guys are going to tell me where we go from here. Up, down, all around. We're going to crash it. You want us to go to that 100? Comment, tell me what you guys think. Khalid, okay, yeah. So my load is high. Yes, that's correct. Issue there is, and I didn't get a chance to get this done before stream, I do need to get the BIOS updated on my Mobo, and I probably need to update some flash drives. From what they were telling me, my flash drives are probably a little on the slow side. So that could also be giving us some issues here. I did not find out about that till probably 5 o'clock this afternoon, and I did not have a chance to get any of other stuff here. So I'm sure any issues that I've got, especially with that load and things, we'll be able to get that stuff worked out. Thank you for pointing those things out. Okay, so we're going to bump this up to 2K at 240. Thanks, done. Let's see what this does. What do you guys think about those bots that bought all these things up? I know that they said a lot about they were going to change things. There was one time that I got a Newegg and a CAPTCHA came up, and then after that it never came up again. Comment down below, tell me, you know, in the chat, tell me, did you guys get any CAPTCHAs? I couldn't get any farther than buy it or the option to once we hit the pay now. By the time we got our credit card, you know, information in and picked our address, they were all gone. So here we go. This thing's getting ready to load up again. And we are testing the Zotac Trinity 3080. This beast right here. Did hear a lot of different things as far as issues with these cards crashing at 2K and such. What do you guys think about those things? Are you guys worried about it? I'm just concerned about the production of these and how there probably aren't going to be that many. And if these GPUs, especially these 3080s, are actually as good as they say they're going to be, and if we can get some good drivers and get these things dialed in, I mean, we're sitting right now at 240 watts, 96 mega hash per second. Okay, they want to see the back of the GPU. You got it. We did go ahead and put a new U-bit riser on here as well. And we've got two 8-pin VGA adapters powering this thing. And then we've got one VGA adapter powering the riser. Got a 750 watt power supply here, so we can definitely take it to 300 watts here in a second if you want. See what kind of mega hash per second we get there. I'm kind of excited that it does have some RGB in the back. I don't know how that works if you're water cooling this. Comment in the chat, tell me what you think about that. You know, with mining, I haven't seen it go anything other than the blue. That RGB you've probably got to do something with. You know, in the gaming editing mining rig, the gentleman that we that we were able to secure this through said there's some pretty sweet features as far as RGB goes. So we're going to go ahead, and once we get that in there, we're going to be really excited to try those out, and we will show you guys those as well. We're going to do our first chance at benchmarking. Really excited to do some benchmarking, something that we haven't done. Kind of let our channel expand on a little bit of things, let us get some more video stuff. You know, chances we're really working hard to give you guys better video quality, better sound quality. Alright, so I'm going to come tend chat here for a second, but we are at the remote garden location. Okay. The capacitors on the back of the VGA. Alright, let's see here. Give me just a second. I'll try it again, guys. Yeah, I can't get to focus that good. Sorry, guys. I'll get some better pictures for you guys once we're off stream. We'll take some better pictures, let you guys really see it. Sorry if I didn't get better pictures of that earlier. We were really on a time crunch. I mean, literally the mailman dropped it off, and we have been working on this ever since. But thank you guys for checking this out. We're sitting at 96 mega hash per second, and we're at 240 watts. So we're going to go ahead and, just for giggles, because I'm ready, steady, we're going to take it to 300. Yeah, okay, DCA Adventures, we're definitely going to get you guys some pics. As soon as we're done with the stream, we'll fire it down and take that off and get you guys all the pics that you want for sure. But yeah, so we are sitting at 96 mega hash per second, and that's at 240 watts. Our memory is at 2000. The core there was at negative 100. The other last week, and once we get this stream done, any video you guys hear me talk about, we're going to get links in the description down below for all of that. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscription bell. Hit that thumbs up as well. Comment, tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like, because that really helps us grow the channel. Yes, please hit that FA in chat. But yeah, a couple weeks ago, last weekend, we were on with DCA Adventure, Crypto Macau, and Nemesis. Man, that was a blast. I hope I can do that with them again. Nemesis did sit out all night to score a 3090. Him and Nefarious Technology, they were at 2 different locations trying to secure these things. And I think there was just way less than even they thought at that time. But he was able to get a 3090 RTX. That's great. So we're doing the best we can to get these testing out. Tonight we're only doing Ethereum. But we're going to do some Aeon. We're going to do some Raven, hit that Kapow. We are going to do some Zcoin, get that MTP. So we are going to put it through its paces just like you see tonight. I also am going to let some of our fellow crypto tubers remote into this thing at night and play with it if they want, so they can get some testing of their own in, so they can get some good content with this thing. I'm really excited to have this, you guys. It was damn near impossible. We had to go through hoops to get it. But here we, I mean, this is what we did it for, to get you guys this great content. Yes, guys, Yashnik, it is going to get on Aeon, but not tonight. Okay, so the NVIDIA settings are applied. and it looks like at 300 watts, we're still sitting at about 96 mega hash per second. Take the core to negative 100. See where we're at with that. Oh, conceal CCX, yeah. I mean, that's we're going to put it on a lot of different things. But that was one of the reasons why we were really excited about being able to secure 2 of these. We're going to be able to do just a lot of testing right here on Hiveos. We can put it on SMOS if we want to. All sorts of great testings with that. I'm really excited about using Hiveos today. Once again, thank you to the devs or the guys over there in Discord. I'm going to have a link down below for you, as well as the link to get Hiveos. One of the things I want you guys to know is we don't do affiliate links, and we aren't going to be monetized at YouTube. So in the description down below, there's a couple ways you can support the channel. One of those is going to be a place for Not Your Normal Miner Hash merch market, and that's where you can get your Bitcoin accepted shirts here. Right here you've got one of these stickers, and you can see that's the size of it. The same logos on our shirts. We've got hoodies, all sorts of great stuff there, but the back is that Bitcoin accepted, because you guys know that's what we definitely need, is Bitcoin accepted here for all of us to moon. We are here currently doing the testing on the RTX 3080. Another way that you guys can support the channel is hitting us up over in Discord, and you're going to go to the water cooler, hit the little pin, and I've pinned there a place where you can get your HODL Bitcoin license plate. That's right. I don't know where those are being sold anywhere else right now. Those things ship free anywhere to the US, but head over there in the description down below. It's real easy in Discord to find it, and you can get you can get those HODL license plates. We've got some pictures of those also. Big shout out, thank you to all of the moderators over at Not Your Normal Miner Discord. I do want to say a big shout out to Matt, the technicals. Matt, we really miss you. If you ever want to come on and talk crypto sometime, let me know. We'll definitely do that. All right, so we're still sitting at 96 mega hash per second, and we are at 300 power limit, 200 or 2000 on the memory, negative 200 on the core. Where are we going from here? $2,100. Here we go. Let's even go negative 300, 2,100, 280. We haven't got it to crash yet, so I'm kind of excited about that. We've changed the overclock settings about 6 different times now, so that's pretty sweet. But yeah, we had that Z9 minis. Those things are hammering away on Horizon. Yeah, that over 7 Horizon block reward is always pretty nice. It's going to be nice to secure another node. Just need a few more blocks to do that. That's pretty easy. That was with 3 Z9 minis. One of them's definitely not hashing very well. All right, so we're still waiting for these settings to kick in. We are all the way down to still at 96 mega hash per second. No invalid shares with whatever we've done, and there's already an update for Hiveos. How long do you guys give Hiveos before you do your updates? One time we were in the middle of one of our pool testings with our 1070 Ti rigs, and yeah, we did an update and crashed both of them, pretty much ruined the test. Really appreciate you guys. We got 32 people watching tonight. It's very important to comment in the chat. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want us to do with this card. It's 10, what do we got? 10:15. So we're going to go at least another 45 minutes here while you guys are here. So we're going to eventually get this thing to crash. We're at 280 on the power limit. It's still trying to load the settings. Fan speeds at 76%. You guys can see it's 85 degrees in our remote garden location right now. If we have the Z9 minis on, we are at about probably 87, 89. All right, I don't know what we're doing, but whatever we're doing, this thing is stuck at 96 mega hash per second. It's showing 280 watts on miner dashboard side, and we are showing 344 watts at the kilowatt. So 50 to 60 is where that MOBO is, and we did go ahead and turn off XMR. We had been doing some testing on that Random X. We turned that off so that way we could just get some good tests for you here. Batman, I love it. I like your style, Batman. So Batman's one of those guys from over at the Brandon Coin Discord. You guys are great. Learned a lot over there. There's a few people that we learned a lot from. A couple of those being guys in the Brandon Coin Discord. Voscoin was definitely the biggest one that we learned from. Uh-oh. Failed to execute it. Didn't like it. Just punch her in again. There she goes. She took her that time. Thanks, Batman, for that comment. But yeah, so we just kicked that thing into 2,666 on the memory. I did bump it back to negative 200 on the core, and we are at 280 watts power limit. So Hive is... And we were going to get some better tests at the wall. But like I said, when we were doing XMR test, I was getting about 50 to 60 watts at the wall with no riser and no GPU, no 3080. That thing's huge. It weighs a ton. Batman says it's going to explode. No way. This thing, like I said, I had some Zotac 1080 Ti's and they were a beast. But back to it, yeah, guys like in the Brandon Coin Discord, I learned a lot from. Voscoin, son of a tech. He's getting back into mining now, so it's really sweet to see that. He's been building some rigs. He was someone I learned a lot from. Cursed Mining. All those guys. In the link down below, I got in the description down below, I got links so you guys can check out all of those. Those are our crypto community friends. Guys like Bits Be Trippin'. I know you guys know who most of these people are. But yeah, Crypto Mikkel, DCA Adventures. I have a lot of fun with these guys. These guys are new. Okay. Well, it did not like 2666. We're down to 63 mega hash per second. There, it's stepping it back up. Nope, 63 mega hash per second. This thing says it's going to go 336 is the limit. Let's tickle it at 310. Hey, that's why we got two of these guys. One's for backup, right? No, I'm excited about getting on a Windows, doing a little bit of awesome miner testing, see how long it takes to crash that. I know that's going to be a little bit trickier on stream because when we're streaming from that one, if we crash it, we're going to crash our computer. So we'll definitely have to use caution when we're doing that. But once again, for you guys that are just stopping in, really appreciate your guys' time. Over 30 people in stream. We're talking about the Zotac 3080, and this Bach is sexy. This thing is sweet. What was even sweeter is right out of the gate, we were able to see 80 plus mega hash per second. So now one of the things that we're going to do over time is we're really going to tweak this. I'd like to see it running 140 watts, 160 watts. And I think once we get some better drivers, we're going to see a lot better performance from these. But these are first run cards, and supposedly these are worst run cards, if that makes sense. And what I mean by worst run cards is the higher end models are going to be coming out later. I know you guys have heard me chirp about it a lot, but I just think that there's not going to be a lot of 3080s. I don't think there's going to be a lot of 3090s. Don't think there's going to be a lot of 3070s. I just think production's going to be pretty rough here. Oh, okay. She don't like the devil. We're going to back her back. We're going to back her back a little bit. Let's take her back to the 2K. Bring her back to 240 here for just a little bit. She really did like that 100, negative 100 on the core. So let's let her settle in back here. Cool her down a little bit. Temp's still looking good though. You know, we haven't fried it yet. We haven't melted it. We haven't even really. Yeah, done. I think I agree with you that sweet spot's around that 240, 250 so far from what we've seen with these drivers. But even at 310 watts, pushing 2,666. Thanks, Batman, for that number. That was a good number, by the way. We didn't crash it. It did not crash. Now, we would definitely drop the mega hash. It was not liking that. So somewhere around 2,000-ish is going to be probably the sweet spot for that as well. I was really hoping to see 100 mega hash per second with some of those numbers. So I think as we tweak it a little bit more, I still think it was at 96. I think we could squeak 4 more mega hash per second out of it. What do you guys think? Oh, we got Walter in the house. Thank you, Walter. Walter's one of our mods over in Discord. Really appreciate everything over there, you guys. You guys are great. Really appreciate it. But yeah, I learned a lot over in Discord. In the description down below, we're going to have links to Discord as well. You can keep up with us on Twitter. That's a fun place to have some fun. Let us know over in chat who you guys want to see as far as access to this. Oh, we got a request here over in chat. Okay. 2,000 memory, 2,000 core, 330 watts. Let's bring it up. I did hear these cards were power hungry. $320. That's what it says on the boxes. It's max power. 320 watts at 2,000 memory, negative 200 on the core. See if we can pop, crack, sizzle over 100 mega hash per second with a 3080 Ti, the Zotac Trinity. I thought it was one of my favorites just by the look of it with the RGB on it. You guys know I'm a huge fan of RGB. It definitely gives you more hash. You guys know that. hopefully here, so we are going to get this on a recording. We'll make sure that this gets out to the community so they can take a look at it, and I'm hoping those guys over at Hiveos, they said they weren't going to be able to be on stream tonight, but thanks again for your help. Hopefully they're able to take a look at some of this stuff and make some adjustments, or let us know some different things that they saw that we did wrong here tonight. This thing's still loading up, and we are going to put 320 watts at it. Oh, max power on Hiveos. It says max power is 336. So let's let this OC setting hit here at 320 watts, and then we're going to bump it up to 336. That's what Hive says it's his maximum. Minus 200 on the core. We're there, we're ready, and we're steady. 96 megahash per second still, and it is going to sit and rip. And we're excited though. Thank you guys for spending some time with us tonight. We're really excited to be doing more live streams here. Hopefully the audio's better. We're still trying to tweak it, so once I get done with this video, we're going to get some new pictures for the guys over at DCA Adventure so they can see what's going on. And I tell you what, guys, for some reason we cannot get more than 96 megahash per second out of this thing. 320 watts. Showing 379, 380 at the wall. So if we take away 50 to 60, that's showing 300 and 320. So that's pretty close there. $336 is the highest Hive recommends that we go. Here we go. That definitely detect, that feels like the metal backplate. Definitely feels metal. Over in Discord, we're going to get some pictures out to you guys here pretty soon, for sure. More pictures on this. But yeah, that does appear to be the metal backplate. Dude, you guys are right. We ain't scared. We ain't crashed this thing yet. I'm really excited about that. We are putting it through its paces tonight. 336 watts is what this thing's going to hit. And then we'll adjust that memory back down to that 1,000 here in a second. But for some reason, we just can't get over 96 megahash per second. Quite frankly, we're going to run it till it crashes, because the temp on it, we're not above 61 yet. We're only at 78%. Fan speed, we are looking good. The heat's getting sucked out of the remote garden location into the hot box just like it's supposed to. Things are good here tonight. I really appreciate your guys' time. We've really been trying to grow the channel, so commenting in the description down below if you guys are catching this a little later, telling us what you think about this stuff, it really helps things out. It's still trying to load these new overclock settings. Yeah, Walter knows we're definitely not scared. I mean, this card it's showing itself to be a beast. I know there's been a lot of issues with maybe people crashing these things. We'll see what happens on Windows. I'm almost wondering if a lot of people are having issues crashing it if they don't have the right power supply. You guys got to remember, a lot of people probably have 650 watt power supplies with their older GPUs, and if they did not upgrade to something 750 watts or more, that could cause these things to crash. DCA Adventure says the only thing that works for overclocking is power. So there it is, 336. 336 on the power limit. She's definitely starting to warm up now, though. Fan speed's getting up there a little bit. We're at the 1000 memory, core of -200. Yeah, DCA Adventures. So yeah, what they're saying is, what it's looking like is really the memory and cores might not be really making much adjustments right now. It might only be the power limit raising it up and down, and that could have a lot to do with the drivers. Over in Discord, though, that's a good place to keep up with everything. Links in the description down below. You'll actually be able to see, and I thought I honestly, guys, I thought I fried the card right out of the gate, thought I bricked it, because it went from reading NVIDIA to AMD. That's right. Somehow, some way, I downloaded the drivers wrong, and it was reading our NVIDIA Zotac Trinity 3080 as an AMD card. That's pretty nuts, you guys. That's pretty nuts for sure. Okay, so we're still waiting for these new power limits to sit. Here, let's give you guys another quick view of the remote garden location while we're waiting for those to kick in. You can see here's our newer to us, new definitely 4K camera. We got that new webcam that we've been doing over on that RGB rig. Looks like we're down to 92 megahash per second at 336 watts. And if it is 336, well, I don't think that's right, because it's showing 366 on the kilowatt. What do you guys think about that? That just doesn't seem right, does it? Should be showing on the kilowatt. Should definitely be showing 380-ish, 390 for sure there. So something's just not right with that, because we're at 336 on the power limit. And we're down to 92 megahash per second when we went from 2000 on the memory to 1000. All right, so let us try. Let's hit back here at 240 with 2000, -100. Let's see where that hits us back again. I think that was right around 96 megahash per second, if I remember correctly. No, that might have been 86 megahash per second. Oh, they want 0 power limit. Once this sets, okay, once we get a good standard again at 240 watts, I'm going to take it to 100. I'll take it down that low right away, let you guys see it. But we haven't got this thing to crash yet. I'm really excited about that, but for some reason, something's keeping us from going more than 96 megahash per second, and I feel it's the drivers. Okay, TechMan, yeah. So, once again, I'm sorry, resolution on my screen's off. Power limit, low 100 watts, middle 320 watts, high 336 watts. And it is showing up as a GPU as far as a GeForce RTX 3080, and then it does show Zotac. Once again, we got the ASRock H110 Pro BTC Plus motherboard in here. We got the Celeron G3900 processor. And we are back to 96 megahash per second, guys, at 240 watts. And that's at 2000 on the memory negative 100 on the core. Let that sit. Once again, I want it to be done showing dashboard side. As far as our driver version goes, I'm currently on 5.0.21. Alrighty, yep, here you go. We're at 96 mega hash per second at 240 watts. Take it down to 100 on the power limit. Here you go. Let us see what it'll do at 100 watts. Something was a little fishy though, in my opinion, because you can see when we were at 240 watts, do you guys see how it was showing about 30 or 300 mega hash per second at the wall? Once again, about 60 mega hash, or no, watts. We were looking at 300 watts at the wall. Well, we take that power limit down to 100 and you can see that it jumps down all the way to 160. So 50 to 60 is what we're seeing as far as watts used for the motherboard and our CPU. Core negative 100, memory 2000, power limit 100. Taking it down low. This is what Hiveos says is going to be the lowest that it can go. I mean, let's go lower. We'll go down to 90. We've taken it high, we've taken it low. DCA Adventures is saying we need the new drivers. Well, I thought we updated the new drivers earlier today. We'll get them updated again if that's something we need. Well, it's showing that we've already got an update. We did update, I thought, at 4 o'clock. I thought those were the most updated drivers. That's what the gentleman over at Hiveos in their Discord was telling us. They gave us a big hand, but we'll get those drivers updated for our next run. Thanks, D-Tech. Sorry I missed that earlier. But yeah, already it was showing that we needed an update, and we just updated it at 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. So we're already out of date with our drivers. Taking it down, power limit 100, memory 2000, core of negative 100. Didn't crash. $20 mega hash per second at power limit 100, memory 2000, core of negative 100. Where you guys want to go from here? Do you want me to go down below? Let's go 80. $80 on the power limit now. That's going to take this with the 60 that the... Oh, there it is. We killed it. No, we didn't kill it. We took it down low enough that we've got the temperature down on the rig. So the GPU, the fans were down low enough that they turned off. That's funny. It didn't kill it. It hasn't restarted yet, but that's pretty great. All right, so like I said, we've got it at power limit of 80. We haven't got an error yet. We haven't crashed it yet. We were at 20 megahash per second when we were at 100 watts. We'll see where this goes from here. We've been having a lot of fun with you guys tonight. We probably got about another 20 minutes doing some benchmarking. So I hope you guys have been keeping tabs. We are going to make sure that this video gets published so everyone can see it. We still got about 28 people watching, so I really appreciate you guys all for sticking around for this. We've been doing the benchmarking. This is the Zotac Trinity Rtx 3080. Yeah, appreciate you guys for smashing the likes, and all you guys that are new for the channel, definitely give us that subscription. We really cherish that. So we are at 80 on the power limit. It may or may not. Now, once again, so I did hear some people over in the chat. I saw that they were saying even if we take it down lower than that, it might not let us actually take it down, because if the motherboard, the CPU, and the RAM are pulling 60 watts, then this board is pulling, or this GPU right now is pulling 100 watts. So let's put it to the test. Take it down to 0. And there it is. It'll take probably about a minute, but we've got it set at 0. Okay, DTEC's debating between the 3080 and the new AMD RDNA 2. I think it's going to be interesting to see when those are released how those go. I hope that they have a lot better stock and a lot better way of releasing it. I did see someone mention that why don't they just do phone-in orders? That'd be a great way to release these. I don't know how the bots can get those. Alright, so if I'm missing you guys in chat, sorry about that. We're really working on trying to keep up with the chat as well as just keep things going. We've been showing you the Zotac 3080 Trinity. We've got power limit currently set at 0, memory of 1600, core of -100. Once again, over in chat, someone was saying that at 0 power limit, this thing still should show 100 watts. So we put it down to 0 for the power limit, and it jumps it up to 380. Are you guys seeing this? Once again, we've got the power limit of 0, memory of 1600, core of -100, power limit 0, and I am at 386 watts at the wall. So that means this thing's at its maximum of 320. Okay, there we go. We're showing applied with errors. The settings are applied with errors, so that means it's basically sitting where it was. I don't know why it's taking that. Okay, so that's the max power that it's taken right now. So let's put it back to 100. Oh, okay, yeah. 0 is default value. So that would be the maximum. Let's back her back down. At 320 watts or whatever it says it's, or 300 watts I think is its maximum. That was showing about 94 megahash per second. Khalid, thank you for that as well, confirming, yep. So we took it down to 0, and that was basically default. We're taking it up to its maximum 320 watts, or 300 watts is what it was showing on the wall. We still have yet to be able to crash this thing though. We're sitting at power limit 100. memory 1600, core -100, and we're working on the 3080. We've been jumping all around. Haven't been able to crack 100 megahash per second. We've been about 96-ish. Okay, so you guys are saying max is different. Okay. Was the 336, was that its maximum then? Because I don't think it was showing a total of 336. I think Hive is limiting it at around 300 watts, especially with what the kilowatt was showing. Because we're at 100. I still need to let these new settings set in here for just a second. Thank you guys again for stopping out tonight. We've been having a lot of fun trying to do some benchmarking with you. For you guys sticking around, I know a lot of you guys are in different parts of the world. I'm really enjoying what the channel's been able to do. You guys have been a huge part of it. I really enjoy being a part of the community. Big thanks, shout out to the guys over in Brandon Coin Discord, Dunn, Batman, Lightbulb, Brandon Coin. Shout out to the mods over at Not Your Normal Miner Discord, and that link's in the description down below. You know, big shout out to Khalid, Walter, Eggslow. You guys are great. I really appreciate all your guys' help. So here we are. We got 100 on the power limit, 1600 on the memory, -100 on our core. And that's giving us 21 megahash per second, guys. 21 megahash per second. Yeah, Reckless, that's something that was weird. It's its default. So the default was taking it up to 240, 280 or something like that. It might have even have been taking it over to 300 watts at the wall. That's why I like having the kilowatt on here. Let me know what you guys think about the kilowatt. But once again, it seems like the sweet spot for some reason was right around 240, 250. It was really liking 2000. So let's go 2125 on the memory at 250 watts. See what that does. I know for as far as toying around with overclock settings, it is good to be able to see the GPU be able to run at 100 watts. That means you can dial this thing down as much as you want. I mean, we've been running it at over, right around 300 watts, no problem. It's actually running cool enough now that the fans are shutting down here at the remote garden location. We're sucking the heat out through the hot box. That was something that we really did early on. Been having a lot of fun with that. Reckless, yeah, no, that's what we're here for, guys. I'm very fortunate that we were able to secure this card and be able to do these tests right now. Eventually these cards are going to get out, but it was really important. I wanted to get my hands on one of them. That way, this is the first time our channel's been able to break a next-gen card. If you guys didn't see it, in the description down below, I'll have a link to it, what it took for us to be able to secure this GPU. We've got another one coming in October. Can't wait for that. That's going to go straight in the RGB gaming editing mining rig. If it ships soon enough, the GPU that you see on this mining rig will probably never see a gaming rig. If it's not going to ship till the end of October, I can't wait that long to get some benchmarks in. So we'll pull this thing out and we'll get that 2060 Super out of our gaming editing mining rig. And we'll get this 3080 Zotac Trinity fired up so you guys can see some stuff on Windows as well. No, Khalid, thank you. I mean, you guys are great. The community's awesome. I have so much fun with you guys. So we are at 250 on the power limit, 2125 on the memory, core of -100, and let's see what it does here. What else you guys want to know anything? We've got, I don't know, we got a few more minutes here, so now's your chance. If you guys want to know something, I'm going to check up, keep checking in on chat here for a little bit. So if you guys want to ask some questions, now's a good chance. Anyone in the chat as well, I'd like to see an FA for those guys in DCA Adventure, because this is fucking awesome. But we're having a lot of fun here today. We are doing some testing, and we are back at 96 mega hash per second. What? Like I said, we can't get it any more than 96 mega hash per second. 9611 right there. Hey, Max Voltage, thanks for stopping in. I like to let those numbers sit. We've been beating this thing up. Force an upgrade. Might as well try it. We've been having a lot of fun. There are some new updates here. Yes, that's what we like to see. FA and chat, guys. We're having so much fun with you guys tonight. Once again, we're very fortunate to be able to bring these tests and such. Yep, leveling out 95 mega hash per second at 250 watts. Oh, positive core numbers. Okay, we haven't, so let's go ahead and go. Let's go 100 on the core. We're sitting about 96 mega hash per second before we make the leap here. Once again, you guys are great. You guys really help. You guys as the community have helped us learn a lot of different things, and that's why we wanted to continue with the channel, is just to be able to help out as best we can. So we are here once again in the remote garden location. A couple of our test rigs. Here is the one of our identical 1070 Ti test rigs. That is a Gigabyte 1070 Ti, and then we've got another one here that's blue, another Gigabyte 1070 Ti. That's what we do with a lot of our pool testings and such. Got a couple extra Mobos over here. We do have that B250 mining expert that we did get 12 GPUs running on, no problem. But here's what we're really talking about today. This is the Zotac 3080 Trinity, and once again, we can't really get this thing over 96 mega hash per second. We're trying to load power limit of 250, memory of 2125, core of 100. I really think once we get some better drivers, we are going to be able to get some better numbers. That thing is beautiful though. $314 watts at the wall. 250 watts pulling on dashboard side on Hiveos. It just takes a while for oh yeah, max voltage. It takes a while for Hiveos. It's really behind as far as it's really slow on everything. So that's why I need to give it a few more seconds so you guys can kind of see we're at 61 on our temperature, 60% fan speed, 96.03 mega hash per second, and that's what I'm seeing on Hive side. And then direct dashboard side on the miner, we're seeing 95.715 mega hash per second. Pulling 312 at the wall. So I think Hive is not showing, or it's hiding, trying to hide 10 watts, quite frankly. And one of the things that I've heard is that well, and this could be maybe Phoenix Miner as well, because we are using Phoenix Miner, guys. That's the miner program that we've been using for this test today. One of the things that I did hear was that there might be some issues with Phoenix Miner as far as hash rates being off a little bit, wattages being off a little bit as well. But no, that's what we've been showing you here today. Is we've been walking you guys through, trying to do some best we can benchmarks for the Zotac 3080 Trinity. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this here today. We've had a lot of fun bringing this to you. You guys in the community are great. There we go. We're going to kind of start wrapping things up here. So make sure you guys comment in the chat. Let me know if there's any other settings that you want to see. We're sitting at 250 power limit, 2125 on the memory, core of 100 on the positive side. Crypto Michael, no, thank you for stopping in. Thank you guys all for stopping out tonight. Had a lot of fun with the stream. I've definitely kept you guys for several hours. Well, no, I guess we started at 9:40, so we're coming up on, we've been streaming for over an hour. That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. We're still sitting at dashboard side, 95 megahash per second. Hive side, on their web interface showing 96 megahash per second. A couple things that we got to do more moving forward is we got to get some updated drivers. I do need to update the BIOS mod on our motherboard, and then we'll get back on some more of this. That's the great thing is you guys are going to see all these tests. I'm going to record them. They're not all going to be live, but every time I hop on, whether it's with mining Ethereum or we're going to do some Raven, Aeon, Zcoin, we're going to run the gambit, have a lot of fun with those types of things. Conceal is something I heard in the chat that you guys want to see. Okay, we're going to try 250 watts, and this is requested in the chat. Zero, 250 watts, 1250 memory. Sweet. Make sure you guys comment in the chat. Let me know what you guys want to see. It'll take a couple minutes for it to load, but we'll definitely throw in a couple more settings here for you guys. This is it. This is what we've been showing you guys about. This is what all the hype was about. It took us 9 days to secure one of these and get it here. So many shenanigans. Like I said, I was going to get you guys a video in the description down below. Upper right hand corner we'll have some links to some videos as well, but you guys can see how we were able to track this down. Hopefully we're able to get you guys a lot of really good content on it, and that's going to let you guys know if you guys actually want to get this, if you want to save up for some of those later GPUs. You know, you still got a 3070 and then in theory the TIs. Real quick, while that's still loading, I want you guys to hear my theory one more time. I know there's some videos on it, but I don't think they started producing these until August, the 3080s, and then they released in September. So that's a month and a half of very limited production, and in my opinion, very limited parts to produce these. Well, then you've got the 3090s that are coming out. Well, they just started producing those. Well, there's not going to be many more 3080s that are produced while they're producing 3090s and so on. So you guys kind of see it. But we're sitting at 93 megahash per second at 250 watts, 1250 memory, core of 0. Yeah, Reckless. So, you know, that kind of unfolded, and in theory, he says all his orders got canceled. So I don't know if he was an actual bot or not. I don't know how many he actually sold. I don't know. I'm still waiting to hear back from eBay and PayPal on that. They say could take up to 30 days. And by the way, there's no way to actually contact PayPal. You actually, when you start doing that, the whole process, you're actually speaking with the seller, and eBay's the same thing. Very, very hard to get a hold of either of those people to actually make complaints. So enough about that, because not going to worry about it, because right here's one, and we still got the other one coming in a couple weeks. So we've been able to get what we need. Everything's in the past. Everything will get sorted out. We just couldn't be more excited to actually do it. We had an open box. We've got our first benchmarking in with Ethereum. This has been a really great night for me. I hope you guys have had a good time as well. Hey, thumbs down. Those are views. And if you guys give us a thumbs down, one of the things I'd really love for you to do is tell me why you didn't like the video. Doesn't mean we're going to change things, but I always like to know what's going on, whether you like the video or not. But definitely give us a thumbs up if you do. And once again, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscription bell. We're going to be bringing you guys all sorts of testing with this. All sorts of testing. So 250 power limit, those settings are in. 1250 memory, core of 0, and that's at 93 mega hash per second, guys, at 250 watts. So I highly think that there's a spot at this GPU that it really doesn't let anything else happen, and that's because, quite frankly, the guys at Hiveos, they might not even have had a chance to touch one of these yet. I don't even know who's got the samples. There was a few heavy hitters that had samples, but I figured there would be some more lingering around, some of the YouTubers and such. I think we'll start to see some more, so I'm really excited about that. Can't wait to see Nemesis videos on his 3090. That's something to keep an eye on. The Crypto Mine, thank you guys all for stopping in. We are going to start wrapping up this video. I will do one more power limit. We'll do the overclock settings one more time here for you guys. Comment in the chat, let us know what you want to see there, and that's going to wrap up this video on showing you guys as far as our benchmarking, kind of let you guys see some different power limit settings. I know we kind of jumped around all over the place. This was just more of a video for you guys in the community. I wanted you guys to just be able to spit some numbers out and see what it does. What's great is the guys at Hiveos, I'm hoping are going to take a look at this video. And quite frankly, if you guys are watching, please comment, reach out to me. I'd like to know if there's some different things, different drivers or such that we can get updated, because we would like to get that out to the community as well, because I know there's going to be a lot of people that have a lot of questions on that. I want to say a big shout out to Brandon Coin over there. Hope you're having a good night tonight, sir. Miss the content. Love everything that you do. Really appreciate all the help that you've given us. 210 watts. 2000 memory. Okay, here we go. That was in the comments, so that's what we're going to go. 210. This is going to be our last overclock setting for the night. 2000 on the memory. Appreciate you guys really having some good feedback tonight. I think we had as many as 36 people in here, so that's great. If you guys like this video, please share it around so other people can see it, so that way, once again, I want the community to see what these GPUs are doing. We didn't get it to crash tonight. Kind of disappointed about that, but I guess that proves that maybe these things aren't as fragile as everyone is saying. We might have just got a beast of a card. You know that the silicone lottery has a lot to do with it as well. We really didn't see temps over 61 degrees. We kept our fan speeds down throughout these tests. I think it's been a pretty good evening as far as benchmarking goes. I really wanted to see that 100 mega hash per second, but it was like there was that wall, 97. No matter what, we hit 336. That was at the power limit. We hit 100. We went down to 0. That took it up to over 300. All sorts of craziness was going on. So we look forward to getting to do this again and really seeing where we're at. So we're at 210 on the power limit, 2000 on the memory, and we've got a core of 0. And what it's showing on dashboard side, (96 mega hash per second), 210 power limit, 2000 watts. No, 2000 memory, 210 on the power limit. You can tell I'm tired. It's been a long day. I know you guys are troopers for sticking around with us for this long. Sometimes live streams can really drag. Hopefully we haven't haven't dragged on too much. Hopefully I was able to keep up with you guys in chat. Thanks to the moderators again. You guys are great. As we do more live streaming, which is something that we've really been looking forward to do here at the remote garden location. Hopefully we get some better content for you guys. So wrapping up, we had the Zotac RTX 3080. This is what we had tonight. We were testing it on Hiveos. We had a thumb drive. We know our thumb drive's slow. We need to get a new updated thumb drives. We need to get the BIOS updated on our ASRock H110 plus BTC Mobo. So there's two things that are probably holding us back. Then we've got the drivers that aren't optimized for the 3080s because nobody's seen them. So we got a couple things holding us back. 96.5 mega hash per second. So 210 at the wall is giving us, that Mobo is pulling 60 watts. So if we're at 210, you guys see it. We've been keeping the kilowatt on. That's not, I mean, it's not bad, you guys. I'm seeing 96 mega hash per second at 210 power limit, 2000 memory, 0 on the core. You guys, I really appreciate all of your time. Make sure that for you that are not watching this live, that you guys comment down below. For everyone out there in the community, give us a thumbs up, comment, let us know what you liked about this video. If there was numbers that you want us to try next time, let us know as well. Definitely give us that subscription bell. We look forward to it. If you guys want to support the channel, check out the links down below. You can check out the Not Your Normal Miner merch market. You can get one of those HODL Bitcoin license plates over there in Discord. You better come over and say hello to us in Discord as well. Follow us on Twitter, or don't, because we get that 750 mark and everybody unfollows us. That's a great game. I'm having a lot of fun with you guys on that one. So wrapping up, the Zotac 3080, 96 mega hash per second was what we got it maxed out at tonight. We did not get it to crash. Thank you guys to the community for being such a great part of it. My name is Wes. I'm Not Your Normal Miner. You guys have a good one. Thank you. Oh, one last thing, DTech, that's a Celeron G3900. But yeah, so thank you guys for everything. Once again, my name's Wes. I'm Not Your Normal Miner. Hope you guys all have a good night. Thank you.